Just about to go and get a coffee now before I do another hour of work, and you can see beside me there's a little community garden. I realized how much the electricity bill is going to be with the aircon on, and just decided to buy a fan. So I've just had that on and had to turn it off when realized students couldn't hear me with the fan on. Going to get a coffee now and see you soon. Another nice morning here in Danang, as usual. You can see just through the curtains there, a lot of sun coming through. That's the fan that I ended up buying. I'm enjoying that. And this is the shirt that I ended up buying at a little market next to the beach, which you'll see here. And I also got these shirts. What do you reckon? Been in this beach town for quite a while and haven't bought any beach shirts, so shame on me. And I've got that sorted now. And I dare say for much of the rest of this weekend I'm going to go and watch a few games of footy, down a couple of beers, and hopefully meet some nice people. Like my American mate Jake, who likes to show off the strength of his girlfriend Kath while getting in touch with his feminine side. After more than 2 years living in Vietnam, they finally made it to Da Nang for a short holiday. We went with Jake's buddy Casey, who flew over from the States, to this nice bar and restaurant named Esco Beach, which has tables and chairs out back facing the sea. This place here used to be my favorite drinking and sports watching haunt, Billabong Bar, but sadly it became a victim of COVID lockdowns. I ate the delicious Italian burger at Esco, and we shared some good banter and got some great views and pics of the full moon before taking a walk along the beach, then calling it a night. The next day, I went to the Son Tra area of Da Nang to immerse myself in the hustle and bustle of the fresh food market, situated around the corner from the apartment I lived in back in 2019. I grabbed a strawberry smoothie and banh mi and was set. On separate mornings, I went cafe hopping and, like a charm, was greeted by some handsome little pups. When I'm feeling up to it, I usually head out for an evening jog. I think the city is probably due for another shower or two, but it didn't come on this occasion despite a few grey skies. Speaking of that colour, well done to the grey wiggle, who wouldn't look out of place here, for getting Australia into the World Cup after his great save against Peru. Old news, but still good news. And for all of you studying English, here are a few of the mistakes that my students have made in the past, the recent past, and some corrections. So I hope you enjoy it. Join me again next time, and I'll see you then. Bye for now. Hi everyone, I spoke to a couple of students earlier today who made the following mistakes. Very smaller. My city is very smaller than Sao Paulo, is what one student said. Now, when comparing two things with ER at the end of the adjective, we won't use very before the adjective. We don't say very angrier or very happier or very brighter. You can, for example, say something is very bright compared to something else that's not as bright. But when we use the ER at the end of the adjective, plus than structure, we won't use very before it. We usually say much or a lot, like my city is much smaller than Sao Paulo, or Thailand is a lot hotter than Montreal, etc. Another student today said he's going balding. Now, I know it might seem a little confusing to say this is incorrect when we sometimes use going before other ing verb endings, like he's going swimming or she's going hiking. These are activities that people plan to do in the future. But if you're talking about an ongoing process that's currently taking place, we might use an adjective to describe the end result of that process. Like in this case, we'll say he's going bald, meaning he's not bald yet, but the process has started and he will be bald eventually. A lot of the time we'll use the word getting, as in he's getting fat, she's getting mad, they're getting old, we're getting married, etc. There's just a couple of mistakes and corrections, and I'll have a few more like those when I have other videos, plus more images of Da Nang or other parts of Vietnam in coming weeks. I hope you're all doing well, and if you're in Vietnam and want to receive 28 ebook chapters with beginner grammar and useful English sentences, including Vietnamese subtitles and English audio, simply subscribe to this channel and email the word subscribed to contact@gmhenglish.com and you'll get a new chapter every week. If you're liking these videos, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.